Hey, Venica7, how you doing? Lots of monsters joining. Wow, look at this. He's a Kong already. He's definitely Kong. Kongs and monsters coming to the party. What's this guy's real strength? This guy's a monster. Lots of monsters. Wow, look at all these monsters. 1278. I can probably take him. These guys don't have a real rating. I can't take him. He can't. Don't know what his true strength is. This guy is strong. He's definitely Kong. Already got one Kong, so there's a couple of monsters joining. There's one more monster here. Hey. Make some noise, people. One, two. What's this guy's real rating? Yeah, he's a monster. This guy is a Kong already. So should I make it Kongs and monsters or just one Kong? Because I already have... Oh yeah, I thought I had a Kong. Where the Kong went away? You got scared? Okay, and then I'll take this Kong. And this, wow, this guy is almost getting close to Godzilla. Are you sure? You don't have a real rating yet. Oh, look at these. There's like more than 2 Kongs already waiting to... I think what I'll do is I'll take 10 at a time, so then we can keep repeating. So it doesn't get too long. So since I already have 10 people, I can... Let's see, what are the time? What's 5 versus 5? I have 10 extra minutes. Is that enough time for me? I think that's enough, but I can probably make it just 5 extra minutes for me, so that makes it interesting. So that way I only have practically I have 1 minute per game. So I have 9. So do I have a Godzilla? No, I have a Kong, and I need a monster. So let's take this monster, and I have... Wait, someone dropped. Take another monster, and let's start this. Let's get this rolling. E4. Let's play E4. C4, let's say E4, C5, suppose, and maybe knight F3, E4, D4, knight F6, D4, let's say C5, D5, let's say C6, okay, now we have decided upon the opening, so I gotta just move fast and try to crush these monsters and the Kong. Okay, no time to waste because time is precious in this format. Opponent offers a draw already? What's going on? Why are you joining a simul and ruining it for everyone else if you don't want to play? What is this line? I don't even know what this line is. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, that's the first blood for Godzilla. Godzilla gets the first hit. Takes the queen of the monster. Okay, we'll probably play knight d5 here. Wait, f3, knight d6, suppose. Okay. e6. Can I play b5 takes here, here? I think I can. That was more of an intuitive calculation than real calculation. Ooh, I think that game where I played, forget it, I can't focus on that right now. Is that allowed? Takes? Oh, long castles, okay. That's interesting. Now what? Goes there, okay. That was expected. Okay. There. Take. Okay, rook. Sure, makes sense. Okay, bishop to f5, both here. Okay, so far looks like Godzilla is doing okay. And one of the monsters, how many? Well, one monster is dead already. One of the monsters has died. Nice. Godzilla in control to some degree. She takes f4. Take, okay. Okay. That's another blow for the Godzilla. Okay. What to do? Bishop there. Oh, bishop goes there. Move out of the way. Okay. It goes there, okay. Queen to b6. Okay. Queen goes to c2, okay. Now what? Okay. 96, bishop e3 makes sense. d7 makes sense. Let's see, 7 here makes sense. Instead of bishop e3, right? Back to e5, okay. F1 to a4. Let's go g5 here. Okay, that goes there. I can, let's make a square for my king first. Knight e5. Bishop takes e6 makes sense. Oh, takes another blow for the Godzilla. Takes the queen. I think bishop e3 makes some sense here. Not so sure. Let's c3. Okay, I can take with this guy, right? No, I can't. So let's drop back again. Knight drops back, bishop f. Okay. Move to b7. Take with the knight. Okay. How to play this position? He's got that. Okay. King f8 perhaps. b4 to a7. d8 and d7 makes some sense. Okay, 3 makes sense here. Take there. d7 makes sense. f5. But don't I have this? Let's take there. And let's drop this guy back. 85. I think I have to play knight f6 here. Bishop takes e6. Probably can play b5 here. I'll take. Bishop goes there. What if I go e3? Goes there. And can I take an f6? I can take an f6. Oh, as I set up a trap for him and he fell into it. Rook d8. Now I can probably play queen, perhaps c2 makes sense. King to e7. Okay. And here rook a to e1 makes sense. But that knight is trapped, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, e1, bishop there. Let's try that. Okay, knight c4 was the idea. Now I can take this guy out and take here. Let's get this guy rolling. Or should I play c5? c5 makes a lot more sense to me, but no, then it weakens d5. Rook g8 makes sense. Okay, goes there. But I can probably trap him here with b3. Let's go b6. G6 makes sense. Now knight e4. What did he play? Rook takes h8, so let's go rook a1 and b7. Goes there. I can trade as I intended, and now d5 should win. Bishop e7 makes sense to me. No, why should I play that? Knight takes is risky. Rook c8 makes sense. Now d6. Queen to e3. What's going on? Rook takes, whoa. Rook takes is not on. Bishop e5 perhaps. Bishop f5 or rook g8 makes sense first. Check, and I can go d7. Maybe I'll take here. Let's trade if he gives me that. And queens. And that should be the end of that monster. Probably I can play c5. I don't like playing moves like c5, but what to do? I have to do it. Knight e4, bishop f5, and queens. Okay, to d8 makes sense here. Actually, b5 is pretty strong. e5. And now bishop here. Come on, move, don't waste time. It goes there, okay. Now I can drop back to d8. Okay, and queen b6, and that's the death of another monster. Now what to do? King d6 makes sense. Now knight. Where does this knight go? C3, D2. Come on, move. Don't waste time. C5, I guess. Bishop C2 makes sense here. No, King E5. Knight to E5 was my idea. And bishop E4 check. And now I can go rook here. And C5. Queen goes there, knight C3. Bishop takes D3 was the plan all along. And he goes knight to D2. What if I just drop back? And now knight takes makes sense. H6 takes. Now take with the knight. Right? Yeah. Queen comes out there. Okay. What if I play knight D2 here? F5 makes sense. Okay, rook goes there. Now I can play rook F2 E8. Goes there. I can just trade this guy out, right? I'm gonna play bishop E5. Why'd you do that? Take. And that goes there. Okay. What if I go knight E4 again? Now bishop G4 makes sense. Queen goes out there, so queen B3 makes sense. He goes knight D2, so I have to unfortunately go back. I cannot trade him. Takes. And GF has to be played here. To D4 now. And F4 is what I had planned. Queen goes there. Okay. So let's trade queens and go into the end game. Take. And knight E4. I guess I have to do that. He goes B5, but queen takes E6 in mind. And bishop E7 here. Okay. Bishop. Well, I can start rolling this pawn, right? H5. Knight goes to E5. Okay. But now I thought of playing F6 in this position. E4, H4. And it goes there. Rook. Can I play H5? Okay. Bishop E4. I can cancel. Okay. And H3. Let's go. Bishop to D7. Goes there. Okay. Rook to F1 makes sense. Knight to D4. Bishop C5 doesn't make sense. King H8 makes sense. Rook to E1. E6. Okay, now we can go bishop H5 perhaps. Check. King to D5. And now C4 doesn't make sense, but I have rook into E8. And king C5. E4 I'll take here. Knight goes back, so I can play bishop backing. I can just take here, right? That he allows me that. King F2 and queen B7 makes sense. Bishop G6 and bishop F5 check. Rook to G8 makes sense here. Let's go A5. Bishop E4. Rook comes out there, so I'll take here. And bishop E4 makes sense. And rook takes G2. And rook E1 is just mate for the monster, right? Bishop takes. King E4. And that's take and mate, right? Can take here. Bishop F3. Okay. So this is solidified. So let's go on this side then. Now I can play knight B1 and take here. Takes. Oh, it's not mate. Oh, it is made after I played this though. It goes c4. Okay. Now let's go rook g8, and bishop takes g7, and I'll take here. Bishop goes to g5, so let's defend that with rook e1, rook e3. Okay, c5, and I can do queen c7. And now let's push this and mate. So that monster is dead. Good. Okay, so now I can play knight e4, f7. So I have killed 7 monsters already. That's amazing. And now 3 monsters left. That's great. Oh, okay. What does he do? He goes there. Go g5 now. And queen check. Knight. What if I go rook a3 here? And mate. That's another dead monster. And there's 2 more left. 2 more monsters left. He takes. Now I can play king c2 because his queen is trapped. Yep, I trapped that monster. I trapped him. I trapped him. g3. Okay. Now let's play this rook. No, I can't do that. h5, h4. It goes there, so I can play. Perhaps play b5. Rook comes down there. Now I can play h4. Why not? bc. King takes. Okay, queen e6 check. Takes there. Now my rook is hanging. So I have to play queen g7. And queen d6 check. And I grab this guy. a5, c6. Knight here I can take. Queen comes out there. Now I can take here, right? And queen d7, and that monster is dead. Whoops, there's a check. Man, I didn't see that, did I? King here. Check, and I go king g6. That's the only move. Yikes. All of those puzzle rush problems that I solved, moving my king up the board, are helping me now. Because now I can make these kind of moves and not be too scared. Because you see, he is getting crushed after queen takes d4. Check. Rook f2 takes, and that's GG. That is GG, my friend. My monster friend. Well played. Bishop d3 is mate, right? It's not? I should have not rushed this. Anyway, I don't like the fact that I rushed it, but okay. Rook b2 is still winning. And rook g1 will kill him, or queen e2 is mate. There you go, the Godzilla has won. And all the Kongs. The Kong is down, and so are the monsters. So Godzilla won that clean 10-0, and all the Kongs and monsters have been defeated. So let's do another one. Let's play one more. I should do a quick review. Excuse me. Should do a quick review of these games. So this one is pretty interesting. So I got into a Sicilian position, e5, knight f4, and I played f6, trying to defend this pawn. But apparently b5 already was strong. But anyway, takes. And although the computer says it's 1.0, I don't quite agree with that assessment. But maybe I'm wrong. King h8 and g5. That pawn is solid, but I guess white has d4, bishop f5. But he went wrong with this knight h2 idea, yeah. And now b5 was indeed correct. And now I can play knight e5. Although white could just play queen d1. Maybe not. Takes and takes happen. Once I won this pawn, I could start entering his position. And once he plays f3, well, you know, you already see this line opened up, and there's always the back rank mate waiting for him. With rook e1, he goes takes, and if he takes, then rook e1 is mate, so he goes there with rook here and mate like that. So that's how the Kong was defeated in this game. This game was pretty interesting. I think white had a slight advantage because of the extra pawn, which I had sacrificed. I thought I'd get some counterplay on this queen side with the pawn sack, but that was not sufficient. And white just holds on to the extra pawn, and at one point I was just repeating moves because I couldn't see a way to break through. Well, once he allowed my bishop to come here into the game, then I was like, okay, I can probably maneuver this bishop here, and now I can play for g5 and target his king, because his knight is away from the king side defense, and his pawns on the queen side are not rolling. Although soon he realized the idea of playing c4, and I should have played f5 myself, but that opens up the possibility of knight e3 and knight e5, unfortunately. So that's a compromise. So c4, because I cannot take, because he'll take this. So he's got his pass pawn rolling. So I have to start hitting fast with g5. Takes, and I have something going here. g3, I play h5, because why not? And I think he panicked here. He should have gone c6 and start pushing his own pawn. But rook f1, h4, and rook came down here. Even so, white is winning if you find c6 in this position, but he goes queen to f4, which was a mistake because now hg equalizes, and he should play a move like h3 or h4, not opening up this file. But instead he went check, king h7, and now if let's say h3, what happens? Now I have queen takes d4. So that's the drawback of moving this queen to f4. Who's texting me? All right. And then once queen d4 happens, I was embarrassed that I didn't see knight takes d3 here. I thought, okay, bishop b3 is just mate, but I forgot knight d3. But in any case, rook b2 is mate. But of course I saw rook g1, but I wanted to be stylish and mate in one. That didn't happen, and so I finally mated him this way. Any other interesting games that I can think of here? Not that many. So let's do another one. So let's copy this and play simultaneous or new simul. I think the last time control was correct. So 5 minutes and 5-second increment, and extra 5 minutes for me. So I get 10 players. So that's pretty much 5 plus 5, which is 10 minutes for me. So that's 1 minute per player effectively. And you got Godzilla versus Kong versus Kongs, perhaps Kongs and monsters, or Kong and monsters. Maybe just one Kong. And we'll get random colors, and Simul is here, and let's do this.